Greetings, everyone. Happy Thursday night. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer has made a change to relief funding. This change will reroute billions of dollars that was initially meant for small-town Americans. Some U.S. families will have to return their monthly stimulus relief payments. Here's your daily news report and fourth stimulus check update. Tomorrow night, I will be announcing the winner of this week's $75 Amazon gift card giveaway. Please enter my giveaway. All you need to do is subscribe to my channel, like this video, and also remember to leave a comment below. Thank you so much, everyone. On July 15th, millions of Americans will receive the first of 6 child tax credit payments. Some families may have to pay the money back to the Internal Revenue Service if they receive more than what they're owed. Trenda Hackett, the CPA of a tax and accounting business, told CBS News, "There will be a reconciliation. There could be some instances where your payment was in excess of what you were actually allowed on your tax return." The expanded child tax credit is part of the American Rescue Plan, signed by President Joe Biden in March. For the year 2021 tax year, the credit increased to $3,000 from $2,000 for dependents ages 17 and younger. It also gives an additional $600 for children under the age of 6.
Let me begin by saying that the degree of cooperation between local, state, and federal officials down here has been remarkable. I want to thank our FEMA director for leading this national effort, but Governor DeSantis, Senators Rubio and Scott, Congressman Debbie Wasserman Schultz, and Mayor Cava, they've all cooperated in ways that I haven't seen in a long time, and it's really a testament to how difficult things are down here, and it's what, quite frankly, we miss a lot. You know, we've all been working in tandem from the moment we got the news of the collapse of the building, and I think my colleagues will tell you we cut through the bureaucracy. The one order I gave the federal folks was no bureaucracy, just cut through it, get to whatever they need. That's why we decided to cover, for example, 100% of the search and rescue cost for the first 30 days. Not done often, but necessary here, in my view. And FEMA is going to provide temporary housing and other urgent needs for the survivors. State Department is expediting visas for family members from other countries, and there are from Latin America, South America, Europe, Israel. And I want to give a special shout out to the first responders.
Most families will get the first half of the credit in advance monthly payments from this July to December, unless they opt out, in which case they will receive the full credit in a lump sum when they do file their taxes in 2022. The monthly amount will be $250 for children ages 6 to 17 and $300 for children under the age of 6 in families receiving the full credit. The full enhanced credit is available to all eligible children in families with adjusted gross income of less than $75,000 for single parents and $150,000 for a married couple filing jointly. It ends for individuals earning $95,000 and married couples filing jointly making $170,000, though they would still be eligible for the regular child tax credit, meaning they would get lower monthly payments starting this July. The Internal Revenue Service is calculating eligibility for the advanced payments using the adjusted gross income and the number of dependents from 2020 or 2019 tax returns. For some families, that information is outdated and could change their eligibility for the child tax credit. But for most families, they will receive some benefit through the expanded child tax credit. But few are likely to have circumstances that would mean they would have to pay it back. Now included in the $1.9 trillion stimulus relief package that Congress passed back in March is a little-known amendment proposed by Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer and backed by 13 of his colleagues in the Democratic caucus that rerouted billions of dollars meant for economic recovery for small towns. The obscure change altered 5 words and could strip more than a quarter of the recovery funding from 23 states, including Chuck Schumer's New York. The American Rescue Plan Act of 2021 included nearly $20 billion to distribute to local governments serving small cities and towns of populations of about 50,000 or less, known in government jargon as non-entitlement units, or NEUs. In the House's version of the bill, every NEU in every state would have received the same amount per resident, about $178 per person. So in states like California, Georgia, Maryland, and Virginia, where there are large unincorporated populations, residents in small towns stand to get hundreds of dollars more per person. But in the unincorporated areas themselves, with no local governments to allocate funding, residents are effectively barred from receiving federal aid. A Democratic aide familiar with the amendment's crafting said that the senators worked with the Biden administration to draft the change. And according to that aide, it was driven by desires to get the federal funds out more quickly, as well as to reflect the different ways states classify small towns and cities, and how their populations may overlap. The California legislature recently approved a spending bill that allocates over $8 billion in funding to send a second round of $600 Golden State stimulus checks. Adults earning $75,000 a year or less are now eligible to receive a check, as long as they did not receive one during the first round. In an effort to support families and undocumented Californians who did not benefit from the federal stimulus aid, the legislature will also allow these groups to claim one additional check valued at $500. The first round of Golden State stimulus checks, which was approved in February, was sent to low-income residents. Depending on their tax filing, dependent, and income status, residents either received a check worth of $600 or $1,200. Governor Gavin Newsom has until July 1st to sign off on the state's budget for the next fiscal year. To ensure the payments can be made during that time, this bill must be signed into law on or before that date. There are some reports that state that Governor Newsom will sign the legislation on July 1st, and at that point, the state will provide more details on when and how the payments will be made. For those in the state that submitted a 2020 tax return and meet the income requirements, the state has the information needed to send the check. If sticking with the 2 options the state used when sending the first round of payments, those eligible can expect to receive a physical check in the mail or through direct deposit. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching my video tonight. I truly greatly appreciate it. Please don't forget to enter my $75 Amazon gift card giveaway. It is scheduled for tomorrow night. All you need to do is subscribe to my channel, like and share this video, and also remember to leave a comment below. Thank you so much, everyone, and have a very blessed Thursday night.